racist assumptions about Ahmaud Arbery. Their actions were based on the fact that he was black, the prosecutors argued, and they were full of what the prosecutors described as racial hatred. During the course of the trial, there were text messages, social media posts involving videos. There were conversations that the defendants had with coworkers and others that were laced with all kinds of racial slurs and racial rants. For example, William Rodney Bryant, one of the defendants, was upset because his daughter, he's white, his daughter was involved in some kind of relationship with a black man. And apparently he said a number of things on social media, text to other friends and neighbors, showing how angry he was about this choice that his daughter made. Gregory McMichael, the older McMichael, had a conversation with a coworker where she had said something about that she was dating a black man, and he called her an expletive for doing that. Travis McMichael had posted a number of things on social media, a lot of it on this Facebook site that was for the neighborhood where they lived. And again, rants about videos that he saw online, other kinds of comments that were full of racial slurs and epithets. And that is what the prosecution used to build a case against the men. The defense argued that they shouldn't be held liable for things they said in the past or things that weren't necessarily pertaining to this particular situation. But obviously, in this case now, the jury did not agree with this. The prosecution also made a point of how, after Arbery is shot and laying there on the ground, that in fact, none of the men involved there did anything to try to help him. They watched him bleed out. And there was a moment or some measure of time, some amount of time, when he was still alive and gasping for air, and presumably they did not help him at all. There was a line in the prosecution's closing argument where they said, for example, that the defendants saw Arbery as less than human, even less than an animal, is the way that the prosecutors described it.